Next week we are closing down the Reptile House, which is in a couple of days now, for about 2 weeks so that we can do a nice big cleaning in here. It's been a few years and we're going to repair some wall stuff and get some painting done. Really accentuate how awesome this historical building is. We have these animals in the center tank here, 4 Chinese alligators and a couple of alligator snapping turtles that can't be in here when they do the work. So today we're going to transport them down to a holding area in another building. Some alligators are more difficult than others. The Chinese alligators we have here, they are an endangered species. So they're really cool to work with, but they're actually fairly mellow, these individuals, which I don't think is very characteristic of the species in my experience. So all crocodilians have very weak muscles as far as opening their mouth. So we use a loose application of electrical tape, which is we do about 1 revolution per foot of animal, and their mouths will be secure until we take the tape off. And then the alligator snapping turtles are pretty cool animals, but they're a little easier to move than the gators. One of the cooler things, you can see that little tongue. It's called a lingual lure. What they'll do is they'll sit with their mouth open just like that and slightly wiggle that little thing, hoping that a fish comes by and thinks it's a worm, and then they'll, snap it. Well, even though they have a mellow disposition, we have to take our time, follow protocols, and make sure we do everything correctly. It's because we do want to be safe not only for ourselves but for the animals. This was a very successful move. Everything was smooth, which is what we kind of anticipated with this group. So, in another 2 weeks, we'll be moving them back over to the Reptile House after it's all cleaned up. We're doing everything in reverse, so hopefully it'll be just as smooth then.